Can I do the vlog, week in the life, and 2 Diamondbacks games this week without forgetting something? The answer is kind of. And to make a long story very short, we went out to eat Friday night before the Diamondbacks game to a restaurant that I've eaten at multiple times over the years and never had a bad experience with. But if you don't know, I have celiac disease and have to be gluten-free. It is unlike the people on the Call Your Daddy podcast, Robbie Hoffman. It is not trendy. It is not a fad. I'm not doing this for attention or anything. It has serious consequences, and even cross-contamination will take me out. So, Friday night dinner must have had some cross-contamination, even though the waiter asked me, and I said, no, I can't do cross-contamination. It's, bad. No cross-contamination. If the food is cross-contaminated, please leave it off the plate. He said, I'll check. Came out, whole plate. Everything looked normal. During the game, and I'm struggling to explain this well, but every time I have been glutened, I have a plethora of symptoms that I can get, and it changes each time. So I was sitting there during the game, and I'm like, I think I've been glutened. I couldn't tell fully, but one of the main things is it always feels like my digestive system is burning. And it was a little higher up, so I thought maybe I was just having some acid reflux. And I was like, I might be bloated. I couldn't really tell. Bloating, usually I blow up and it's obvious, I have to unbutton my pants type of bloating, but I wasn't having that. I was getting a migraine, but one of the people sitting next to us was wearing a cologne that often gives me migraines. So it was this confluence of things, and I wasn't 100% certain. But by the time I woke up the next morning, I was like, yep, definitely gluten. I was having stomach pains, stomach cramping. I spent all of Saturday and Sunday either in bed or on the couch just because I was so tired. Yesterday, I'm recording this on Tuesday the 26th. So yesterday in the US was Memorial Day. We went and ran a couple of errands, and then I just sat around and read because I was just so exhausted. I went to bed early. I tried to sleep in, but my dog, she's an early riser. She doesn't let us sleep in. So I was up at 5 a.m. this morning, and I'm still exhausted. The fatigue, it might be the worst part because it lasts for several weeks, sometimes month and a half. So this is just my life for the next few weeks, is just being completely exhausted. So yeah, that was why this vlog is late and why I did not finish Week in the Life as much as I would have liked. I did try to take some of my photos over the weekend, but I was just so out of it. I wasn't even thinking of I'm doing this project. So a big part of my project is going to be, I got glutened and here's what happened. So I don't know. I have my checklist I made, and you can see that I started off really strong, but Saturday and Sunday, especially Sunday, nothing is checked off on Sunday. So project's going to look a little bit different than I imagined. This vlog is different than I imagined. But yeah, that is my long rant about the dangers of gluten for me and how it's not a fad, a trend, or anything like that. My life and well-being and health depends on eating gluten-free. So with that being said, let's get into the actual vlog. Bright and early Monday morning, we get up and we go to work. And I can't show you a lot of my work, but here's a little bit of my commute and then walking into the office. We had a baseball game after work, so we went out to eat. Our first stop is Monroe's Hot Chicken. And yes, they have a gluten-free fried chicken sandwich, and I have never gotten sick from them. Knock on wood, cross fingers, cross toes, all of those fun things. After dinner, it was a walk down to Chase Field where the Diamondbacks were taking on the San Francisco Giants. It was a pretty good game with a couple of home runs and a final score of 12-1 or 12-2 D-backs over Giants. Tuesday, we started out with our morning run and then got to work. Wednesday is payday, which means time to work on budget and paying bills. I recently upgraded to the new Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck Google Docs spreadsheet, and I am trying using that instead of the physical book because I've been doing both with her old Google sheet, which didn't have all of the information in it. The new Google Doc has everything I need to track and then some. So I think for next year, we are going all digital for budgeting. Little did I know as I walked to the car what this evening would entail. Here is the meal that glutened me and the Diamondbacks game where we lost to the Rockies. Thanks for watching this vlog. I know it's late. I know it's different than what you might have expected or what I planned, but this is my life. I can normally do really well avoiding gluten, but sometimes it just happens and plans fall apart. We all have times where we're not feeling 100%, we're sick, whatever the case may be. And in those times, sometimes we just need to rest and recover. And it might mean that things are late, things don't look like we originally planned, but overall, that's okay because this is life. So that's all I have for you this week. Until next time, stay curious and keep creating.